Hello boys and girls, and welcome to another week of Sunday School Online. I hope you had a great week at doing schoolwork at home or even playing in the snow. I saw some of your pictures and they looked amazing. My name is Alice and I'm one of the leaders at Sunday School in Acadie, and it's great to have you here at Sunday School Online while we can't meet in person. And this week we're starting a brand new series on Sunday School Online, all about these amazing heroes of faith in the Bible, because there's some amazing stories of people doing amazing things for God in the Bible. And this week we're going to learn all about a set of brothers called Cain and Abel, and it's all about giving God the worship he deserved when others gave their, well, not so great worship, and they just gave something that was a bit, well, average. Today is Valentine's Day. I want you to think about what you would give the person that you love the most. What would you give them on Valentine's Day? Would you give them a wrapper of chocolate? Just a wrapper, not actual chocolate. I mean, you can smell the chocolate, but I mean, you give them the wrapper and you had a nice idea that you wanted to give them some chocolate, but I mean, you might have got a wee bit hungry and ate the chocolate yourself. I mean, it was a nice thought, but like, why give a wrapper when you can give somebody an entire bar of chocolate? Not even opened, not even a wee nibble at, an entire bar of chocolate just for them. Or you could give them a plant or some flowers. I've got a plant here and, well, I've forgotten to water it, and it's, well, a little bit droopy and a little bit sad, and all the flowers, well, they've kind of had their day, and, well, I mean, you could give this as a present to somebody you really, really loved, but, I mean, it's a nice idea, but, well, you don't give somebody you really, really love a droopy flower like this. You would far rather give them a bunch of flowers just like this. The flowers are open, we can see them, they've got their nice colour, they're standing up straight, and there's a nice variety, and they're even in a glass jar as well, and they're looking so pretty. You would far rather give and far rather receive a lovely bunch of flowers like this. Well, remember the two brothers I told you about, Cain and Abel? Well, God asked them to give him a sacrifice. God wanted them to worship him and give him their very best. And well, that's what one of them did. Abel brought his fattest lamb, so a lamb that was really, really fat and round and was going to sell for a high value and be worth a lot to him. So that's what he gave God, a really fat lamb. Okay, you might think that's a very strange present to give or worship to give God, but actually that was really, really valuable back in those days. On the other hand, we've got Cain, the other brother, and well, he didn't really have any lambs to give. And he was working on the land, and I thought he picked up some grass and he picked up some harvest, and well, I mean, I guess he thought it would just do. And it wasn't the worship or the sacrifice that God deserved. God found favour in Abel's sacrifice, and he was delighted with Abel's sacrifice of the very fat lamb, because he gave the very best sacrifice and the very best worship that he could. God saw Abel's amazing faith and an amazing offering of worship to show him how much Abel loved him. He was a hero of faith, and he showed his faith in his worship. And that's what we can learn. We should give God our very best in our worship, in our singing and our praising and our talking about him, in our prayer, our gifts and our time and our money that we give to the church as a sacrifice as well. We should give God our very best because he is so, so deserving. Remember the flowers I told you about? Well, we wouldn't give the thing that we love the most a droopy flower like this. We would want to give them the very, very best, and be a hero of faith and showing God how much he really deserves all the worship that we give him. So why don't we be a little bit more like Abel, giving God our very best worship today? Our memory verse this week is Psalm 86 verse 12. I will give thanks to you, O Lord my God, with all my heart, and will glorify your name forever. So this talks about worshipping God with all your heart, not just giving your average, well, that will do kind of worship. He says, I will give thanks to you, my God, with all my heart, and I will glorify your name forever. See, whenever we worship God, we don't just do it on a Sunday or whenever it kind of suits us. We should glorify and worship and praise and love his name forever and never ever give him second best. Always give him the very best worship. So that's our memory verse, Psalm 86 verse 12. This week we also have a quiz, and you'll find the link for the quiz in the comment section below in the description for the video. Have a go. You've got until Wednesday to complete the quiz, and we'll announce the winners next week. And it'll be all about our story from today. Jill has also been getting very creative with the crafts, and you can find her video in the comment section below as well, and join in with all the crafts that she has prepared for us to help us learn more about Cain and Abel. Thank you so much for joining me on Sunday School Online, and I hope you have a fantastic week. And I just want you to remember to give God our very best worship, not just today, but every day, and glorify his name forever. See you next week.